Hello. Welcome to the Rogues Gallery. I am Rogan. And if you're here, I hope you're having a good weekend. It is Saturday afternoon for me. And I have been working all day. I've been, I'm virtually attending, I'm remotely attending a conference. And so I was in conference sessions this morning. I presented yesterday, and I've been working on rewrites and edits for the documents that I'm working on that are due on Friday. And so it's good to have a break. But I have been spending lots of my energy. So yeah, I hope everybody is doing well. I know Elixir won't be here today because Elixir is physically attending the same conference, and won't be able to be here. But yeah, as far as like the stream punks are concerned, coming up, they were supposed to be having a Werewolf 5e game, which they have decided not to go forward with. And so they're planning an announcement soon about what their next campaign will be, for real this time. So I'm eagerly anticipating that. I'm hoping to see what it is, and I have suspicions based on the language that was used in the update. Chat's still in emote only. I turned that off. Let me toggle it. All right, emote only should be off. But also, hi, Shadows of Life. I don't know why it was showing emote only on your end. Well, it's there. You should feel free to post. So yeah, I can't necessarily predict what they're going to do, but I have thoughts based on the language that was in their announcement, which is publicly posted over on their Coffee, which is, I think, just Coffee. Yeah, just coffee.com/streampunks. So if you're curious, that that post is up. Says they should announce soon. So Mondays, we'll find somewhere to raid. We have been, and it's been fine. Today, my plan is to do a little bit more of the Retro Dino game. I'm not certain what we're doing next, but we'll figure it out. I'll randomly get lost in the world, and then we'll find somewhere to go. Hopefully I won't be killed repeatedly by giant ants. And then tomorrow, we will be playing, or I will be playing, and on stream, Control. Because I'm now alternating games. We have things and stuff to do. Yes. Stuff and things and stuff. So tomorrow I'm gonna start Control again from the very beginning. Like I played it once on stream for like an hour or so. But that was quite a while ago, and I could use starting from the beginning to remind myself of the controls. So that's the plan tomorrow. And then Monday, of course, Outer Wilds. I have installed the DLC. We have not encountered the DLC content yet as such. I keep finding new things. found a whole thing that I had forgotten was there and went and was able to pick up and move around black holes and white holes, and I think I know why science compels us to explode the sun. So I may have discovered the why, or part of the why as to why all the stars are blowing up. It doesn't really answer my questions as to why would they do that? Why did they need to do the thing that they needed to have lots of energy for? I don't know, but more clues. So that's good. And then on Wednesday, I do have my archive stream at 2:30 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday, and that one is going to be World War II on the home front. I believe just US home front, but I'm not sure. I pulled some stuff. I haven't really looked too closely at them. And yeah, that'll be Wednesday. And then I will not be streaming next Saturday because I am traveling north a couple of hours on Saturday for a family thing. So I won't be on next Saturday, but should be back on Sunday for Mass Effect Andromeda. Like, not tomorrow, but anyway. Sorry for the low intro or low energy intro. Like I said, I've been doing many things and sleeping little, so lower energy. But how are people doing? I hope that you are having a good weekend. I hope that you're staying cool. I checked just before stream, and the temperature outside is 87, and the heat index puts that at 94. I'm very glad that I'm not outside right now. It's supposed to cool off tomorrow and get down to 84. So hopefully you're staying cool wherever you are. Geez. Hello, words. I can words. Okay. Well, feel free to pop in with updates if you want. I'm gonna switch to the game screen. And we'll see how things go. I didn't open the game yet. I forgot. Let me do that. It's still the game screen, even without a game. Okay. Screen of game. Now active. Yeah, okay. I love the music. All right. Journey onward. Working on a story where you're using a dice to pick what's next on a list, and you roll for something you rolled for lunch. I mean, I would very much like to have options presented to me and just roll a die to decide what I was going to do. Because if I don't like the result of the die roll, I can just ignore it. You rolled for something you didn't have ready. So yeah, that makes sense. I think I caught up on that, but slower than I had thought my brain would be. Right. So we just finished the Sakra quest and got their leader to agree to join with the others if we manage to do everything we are supposed to do. So I think we try and go for the Barab, who are nearby. Have we visited them? I am uncertain. Barab. We have not. And they, according to the map, are very close. The Sakra are here. The Barab are just over here on this. So I'm going to walk over there and see if I can find it without using the teleporter. I may end up having to use the teleporter. Oh, but I need healing. Do they have it? Hi, Siskar. Heal? He's their shaman and he can't heal me. So that's not great, but also, I guess, because they're not human. Maybe that's why? Well, hopefully we don't get murdered by ants. All right. Actually, I could use the teleporter to get around because there's a teleport pad not far from here. If I go back to the main travel hub and go through F. Yeah. Because I think, yep. Zoop. And if I just go here, Rob, I clocked this as being west of the village, so I just have to find a way up. Without dying. No. Don't tell me I have to do that. Oh, good. I can wander around on here. You're at UK. Hello. Thank you for the 500 bits. Just for confirmation, is that a specialist job in a large household? The teleporter is the person who carries the television from room to room? Sure. That seems... Sure. It's a very Edwardian household to have a television. Brain. Sorry, my brain just paused. Sounds like an old British job. Yeah. Okay, so we're at the Barab place. You see a slender, balding, intent tribesman. I know you. Or one like you. You are a warrior of the Hakur, are you not? I don't think we are. In fact, I know we're not. Aren't the Hakur the Neanderthal tribe? Did he just call me a Neanderthal? He sighs. If you wish to pretend, I will not stop you, but Hakur friend... my Hakur friend, but you must know your disguise is a poor one. What do you want? I'm certain that this thing from the 90s meant to imply that he's insulting us by equating us with the Neanderthal tribe. Genetically, many people from Europe have genetic links to Neanderthals. A lot of people in Asia have genetic links to a different branch of the human family, which I forget the name of it. Like there are genetic remnants from. Anyway. Yeah, can you tell I've been pushing really hard on writing, and my brain is tired. Well, how about you tell me your name? I am Nal of the Barab tribe. I am the most clever warrior of the most clever tribe. My cunning is legendary, and I know everything, and I never boast. Uh-huh. I don't think I believe you. Not about what your name is, but about you knowing everything and never boasting. That just certainly did not come across as a non-boast. Pray tell, what might be your job? My duty is to wander the land and learn all there is to learn. There is not one corner of these valleys I have not seen, not one cave I have not visited, not one enemy I have not defeated. I am Noel of the Hill People. I know everything is in fact a boast. Sure. Yes. There are many tribes in this land other than the mighty Barab. There are, those who have all the feathers? Hey, maybe we'll learn where we're supposed to get feathers without killing birds. And the ones with the sandals, and the ones where it's wet. And even more than that, I have met them all. I know everything. This is starting to feel not fun. This is starting to feel a bit like a caricature rather than just a silly person. Because this is, I believe, the generic villager, which means like all of the generic villagers that we talk to would be claiming to know everything. I'm not super happy about that. Let's see. The cunning Null knows all about that, but I will tell you nothing. You could not possibly understand it. Yes, the cunning Null is of the Barab tribe, the greatest tribe of all. We are more mighty, more clever than all other men. You speak to the greatest warrior ever born. The cunning Null has no enemies. I have conquered or enslaved them all. I'm not sure. I don't think I quite like this person. I know them well, the Nawatla. Oh. They are, when a warrior knows so much, he sometimes is slow to remember it all. They are the warriors with the feathers on their heads. I don't know about that. No, that's not true. The cunning Null knows all. They're the Urali. They're the moist warriors from the swamps, are they not? Yes. Thank you for being very uninformative. Goodbye. So, you have learned all you can understand from the cunning Null. Return to me sometime when you feel you can learn more. Rogana Null is only 2 letters removed from a knob. So it's possible. Yeah. Well, I have no desire to speak to any of the other generic villagers. Let's go find people who have names. I mean, they will give you a name, but like the actual like named folk that we're supposed to be interacting with. I find the generic villagers less useful in this game. I'm just looking for a staircase going upward. It was probably north of me, wasn't it? Many staircases going downward. Have yet to locate one that lets me ascend. Just, I don't want to be attacked by ants. I'm actually quite nervous about being attacked by ants. They come at you and they pinch your cheeks and say how much you've grown. It's just kind of scary. This one looks different. Is it worth talking to them? You see a somewhat Asian-looking native in heavy furs. Speak. This one will listen. This one's name is Philamai. Maybe we just came across, like, a horrible caricature to start with. Maybe this is the generic villager. Okay, Philamai, what's your job? Philamai hunts and gathers for the Barab tribe, dwellers of the Mesa. And tribe. Philamai belongs to the Barab tribe, dwellers on the Mesa. Our chief is Balakai, and Nakai is our prince. The Barab are the enemies of the Sakra. Cool. Mesa. There are 3 mesas in the western parts of the valley. One is the Mesa of the Barab, where this one lives. North of our village is the Lesser Mesa, where no one lives and little grows. Further north is the Great Mesa, largest of the 3, where only beasts and plants live. Balakai is chief of the Barab and shaman. Balakai's wisdom is great. And Balakai will be able to heal me if he's the shaman. I hope. Nakai is son of the chieftain Balakai. Nakai is sorely ill. Nakai may soon die of illness. I see. I need to make note. Because I want to not forget that he is sick. And Sakra? Ah, Sakra! Lizards in the shape of men! Fierce warriors indeed. Sakra and Barab have been enemies for many generations. Sakra dwell in the caves west of the Great Mesa. Once they dwelt further north, Philamai does not know why the Sakra left their ancient caves for their new dwellings. Honestly, I cannot remember either. I think it was... I think they just said they migrated out of them. but they are the ones that built the technology. Great. Thanks, Philemai. Philemai bids farewell. Thank you for telling me of the people who are important in your village. Now, I wish you would tell me how to get up there, but also I heard something to the northwest, which could mean ants or dinosaurs. Once again, I'm traveling and it decided to be dark. Yay! It always helps with navigating the world when you can't see except like 3 squares. I don't know how to get up there. Have I come full circle? I don't think I have yet, but can't be that far off from full circle. Full circle. How does one ascend? I see a ladder there, but I don't see any way up to the level that it's at. Wait, no, there's... But then... I feel like I'm going in circles. Oh, I got distracted by that guy and went over to talk to him instead of going up the steps. Why would I want to come up here? Come on, everybody. Move out of the way. All I see is grass. Use the grass. Apparently not. I'm not certain why there are steps there. We're just gonna sneak into the village at night while everybody's asleep. And leave chocolates on their pillows. Wait, but they're asleep on their pillows, aren't they? Well, you know. Aha! I have found a building. Door? Door! Thank you for the 500 bits. Why is there grass there? Well, that's a forlorn question. Ouch. Iron Trout! Hello, welcome back. Thank you for the 12-month resubscription. It's been a year! That's amazing. Thank you. I'm so happy people are showing up and saying hi. It's nice to have people dropping by. A drop spindle. Doesn't seem like a year. I have no sense of time anymore, so everything simultaneously feels like it has been an eon and happened yesterday. I can't use the window. I thought it was a door. It's dark. That's the same building I was just in. I see a kiln. I see some tortillas. Does anybody not have food in their inventory? I have tortillas. And then everybody else has the green fruits. So yeah, I don't need to pick up any food. I can't just advance time like I did in the Ultima 6. And addle addle. Hi, urban bohemian. I like this hat quite a lot. Maybe some chips and salsa to go with the tortillas. I don't see any, but if I find any, I will be sure to send them your way. See, I think those were generic characters because one looked just like Philemai, and the other one, I'm guessing, is the female version of the generic villager. This will be the chieftain's spot, but of course it's nighttime, so everybody's asleep. Because a rattle? Is there a baby? You see a chieftain. The chieftain sees you. Except that the chieftain's asleep. You see a body? That, I'm guessing, was the chieftain's son. But if that was the chieftain's son, then why did they call him a. Why did. Referring to it as a body makes me wonder if he's already died, in which case it's going to be hard for us to help him. Tar. Okay. Oh, that's meat. I have 6 beans, 4 tortillas, an ear of corn. This is what I wanted. I have 10 yopo, 6 pinde, and 11 chocolate. You know, triolo. Nobody here has a sense of, or has any concept of personal property. Everything is free for people to take. So go ahead and take more of those. Because that means I can cast healing magic. Move the chocolate. Game has weird pauses between songs. Like, why is it so quiet? Is there exploring to see where all of the buildings are and have a sense of who the people are? Since I can't talk to anybody yet. Oh, that's another generic villager. I am totally a generic villager. Like if you are like looking at my role in the actual world, IRL, I'm definitely generic villager. All the generic villagers have names and they do jobs. They're just not terribly important to completing the mission. Did I go in this one? I don't think I have. Maybe I have. I don't know. Nope. It's like um the little cartoon strip where there's a person behind a shopping counter and says, "Thank you. Come again." And then the next panel is like, "I'm an NPC." That is totally a description of my life in general. A soft clay pot. clay, a pot. I could take the soft clay pot because I could turn it into a hard pot, but I don't have enough ingredients to actually make any more grenades right now, so there's not really much reason to. If there was a hard clay pot. Fired clay pot. Oh, I just realized I'm still walking around as just Triolo. False, you are the archivist that maintains the deep lore. You are vital to the quest. Aw, thank you. I hadn't thought of it that way. Where did everybody go? Where did I leave the party? I didn't mean to split the party. You in danger, girl? Never run off from the party. Where did I leave everybody? I can't reform the party until I find everybody again. Whoopsie. Where was I? What was I doing? Oh, I was in the chieftain's hut because I was picking up the magic ingredients. Life lessons from Scooby Doo. Don't split up. Oh, Scooby Doo. I loved parts of it. I mean, I watched Scooby Doo tons as a kid. I even had Scooby Doo checks for a while when I had a checkbook. Um, but my favorite episodes had to have been like the when they would have stars guest starring. And honestly, one of my absolute favorites of those was Mama Cass. Um, Cass Elliot guest starring on Scooby Doo was a fun time. I found you. All right. Now for the chieftain, who is you. Okay, good. Am I missing somebody? No. Okay. They were just standing on top of each other. Watched a few episodes of Pup Named Scooby Doo the other day, and the theme song still stuck in your head. Philip watched more of it than I did, but we watched like the was it just called Velma or something? I don't remember. There's a TV show. It felt very Riverdale, but it was yeah. There's one season of it. It's just called Velma. Um, wait, why does this say animated? Was it animated? I thought it was live action. I don't honestly remember. Oh, maybe it's not the same. No, it is it. Huh. Wow. Apparently I paid really close attention to have forgotten that it was animated. It's somewhat updated. Um, and in this series, in this with the first season of this series, Velma is actually a person of color. And is apparently bisexual. I didn't get far enough into it to see that much or to know that about the character, but lessons from Scooby-Doo and other teen mystery shows of that era. It is important to either have a cool vehicle or be in a band, ideally both. It was interesting but panned. Yeah, I don't remember. I was doing I don't know, it didn't grab me right away from the first episode, and I had other things that I needed to do, so I told Philip he could just watch it without me. Um, yeah, I didn't get too far into it, but I did think it was interesting um, to actually introduce a person of color as one of the characters. I liked that, and it just I don't know. It gave me a sort of like CW Riverdale vibe. They also have one member that talks and should not talk or not exist. Period. Oh dear. Let's see what the chieftain here has to say and if he'll heal me. You see a somber man wearing shamanistic face paints. This one is tending a very sick boy and humbly begs that all visitors remain soft of voice. Yep, we know that your son is sick. Why, when we looked at him while he in why, when we looked at him in the nighttime, did the game say it was a body? I would say very sick if we're describing him as a body rather than a boy. The new Mysteries Incorporated Scooby Doo show took shots at the bunch of kids with a dog, shark, ghost, talking car, alien, etc. cartoons. Oh, Rocky and Bullwinkle, yeah. I remember I I don't remember much about it. I remember there was a show when I was a kid that I enjoyed. I don't think it lasted very long. It was called Erie, Indiana, and it was sort of like a tweens, teens, Twilight Zone-ish type thing where they were just in this town called Erie, Indiana, and weird things were happening. Um, the only thing I remember from it was that there was the episode I remember. There were all I remember is people sleeping in giant Tupperware containers. I don't remember anything else about it. I don't remember if it was like a Stepford Wives type thing to keep themselves fresh and pure, or I don't remember. I just remember giant Tupperware containers. And what about our heroes? Were they going to take this sitting down? Bullwinkle. Nope. We just painted the chair. Oh, Rocky and Bullwinkle are good. I'm gonna ask this person's name. This one is addressed by the name Balakai. Yep. And your job? This one is chief to the Barab tribe and also shaman. Yep. We knew that. Hello, Detective Zen. Walks onto the bridge, takes the station, and nothing prank related happened. Sure, I believe you. I should have said, okay, I believe you. Because as soon as I said, sure, I believe you, my brain said, okay, I believe you, and sang it as though I was watching Beetlejuice. Okay, I believe you. Balakai belongs to the Barab tribe. Nearby to the west are the Sakra. They are not men, but reptiles shaped as warriors. Far to the east are the people that we don't speak of. The Barab trade with them. Balakai once fought a duel with one of them called Tuomax. The drum maker is, oh gosh, I have to go back to them. I don't want to go back to the Disqueaquee to get a drum made. But I guess I will have to if I'm going to finish the game. His detective sense suspiciously, starts running some scans, and checks personal pranks evasion gear. Are we talking shows? Because I found out last night that Good Omens 2, it's out. I will have to watch it. I wasn't sure if they had finished filming before things got shut down, because like Neil Gaiman has been um, posting things in support of the WGA and SAG, and so I hadn't dug into it to find out. But yeah, I'll have to watch that soon. After I finish writing my dossier. After I finish writing my dossier. After it's due on Friday. I have to finish it. Yes. He posted about how the best thing you can do to support writers and actors is to watch the content that has actors in it and was written by writers. Because if people stop watching it, then that bolsters the studio's opinion, or the studio's argument that they don't need them because people don't want to watch it anyway. Much further east, there is a tribe called Urali. Balakai has only met one of them, a shaman called Tupuru. I think we've already met Tupuru. Somewhere far away are the Myrmideks. Somewhere far away? They're not that far away. They literally are infesting the entire valley below your mesa. I know, because they killed me many times last week. Okay. I suppose we can ask you, Balakai, about your very sick son. Balakai's son, Nakai, is very ill. The illness is beyond Balakai's ability to cure. There is a medicine which will cure his fever. Is it green fruits? Because if it is, I have a bunch of them. Yes, there's a need for healing. Since before I go further in this conversation, just heal me, please. The shaman throws back his head and takes a deep breath, seeking knowledge from the spirits. The shaman's breathing becomes quicker, and a hand whips across to you. Spirit of Kakuz, Balakai invokes you to bestow a blessing upon Aokon, and Aokon is healed. And, the rest of the team as well. The wind dies down, and the shaman slumps where he stands. After a moment, he looks exhausted. He looks up exhausted. The spirits have been generous. All are well. Great. Thank you for that. Let's talk some more. Sakra lived to the west, in the caves where this one used to find his blue stones. Their king is called Siskar. Oh, maybe it's the blue stone you need for the healing. I have those too. Tuomax. That is tribal business. Unless his visitor were willing to do a favor for Balakai. If the noble visitor were to go and find some medicine for Balakai's sick son, Nakai, this one would tell his visitor all about the drum maker Tuomax. I'm just gonna make a note. Get medicine to ask Balakai about Tuomax, the drum maker. Of course they put that behind a gate, because we need the drum to finish the game. Tupuru. Does the noble visitor wish to hear the story of Tupuru? He seems amused. Yes. Many years in the past, a shaman named Tupuru Toolmax? Sounds like a great name for someone who makes drums. Many years in the past, a shaman named Tupuru challenged Balakai to a contest of magic. Long and fierce was the competition. Tupuru would demonstrate great powers. Balakai would demonstrate great powers. But Balakai could see that Tupuru was strained of mind. So this one tricked Tupuru. Balakai summoned his daughter Nakola. Nakola knew well what to do. Balakai produced a piece of bluestone and invoked the name of a spirit who does not exist. Nakola soon began to gibber, and Balakai told Tupuru that he had ripped her mind from Nakola and put it in the stone. Then, because Balakai was angry, he repeated the ceremony upon Tupuru. Tupuru believed that his mind was placed into a rock. Balakai told him that the rock would be smashed if ever Tupuru annoyed any of the Barab. Tupuru went far, far away. One could cure Tupuru by giving him any blue stone, for no stone truly holds his mind. Have we met Tupuru? It does not look as though we have, so Tupuru must be the shaman of one of the tribes we haven't visited yet. So I'll put it with the general quests. Give Tupuru a blue stone to cure him. Writing a short truth and dare game for a group of teens, and I'm stuck on the last dare for two people, both male, and I only came up with human wheelbarrow, and I don't like that idea. I don't know. I never was very good at truth or dare. If other people have thoughts, you're welcome to share them. Yeah, I was never very good at truth or dare. Mostly because I couldn't come up with anything to dare somebody to do. I would do like really, really super easy dares. If the noble visitor wishes to have some of the rock, he must visit the Sakra Caves. There's a large stone there. Strike it with a hammer, and small pieces will break off. Yep, I've already got those. I think I was maybe supposed to visit these people before I went to the Sakra. Oh well. Myrmidex. Balakai has seen them in his dreams. Balakai fears the Myrmidex. They are so fierce and all fight as one. Balakai has had many dreams about the Myrmidex. Okay. I tried Google Dare, but it didn't turn up anything good. Like, I know what the dare would have been back when I was in school, but it's not appropriate and very homophobic. So I don't know. But it wasn't a rock. It was a rock lobster. And it's very upset you threatened to hit it with a hammer. Always rock lobster. Always rock lobster. Oh, lobster tip. Brain. I started to try and say lobster sounds so good right now, but my mouth started to say lobster tastes so good right now, which is why I stopped. Thank you for sleepiness. Ooh, hi, I am Puddleglum. I will indeed one moment. Uh, hmm. Yeah, we're gonna go rainbow. And I need a drum roll effect that I still haven't looked for because I've had all my energies devoted to writing my dossier. Yep. I hope that you enjoyed Hat Trick and enjoy the lovely Star Trek chevron in Rainbow. Visit to the library was wonderful. It was. I enjoyed listening to you talk about the exhibits that they do. I literally yesterday was the conference presentation I presented yesterday. I was talking about doing exhibits in special collections and archives. So, like, a quarter of my job is exhibits in a library. So, hearing you talk about it was good. I enjoyed listening. And now it's pouring rain. I don't think we have any predicted for today. We had a huge storm yesterday. Let's ask about the medicine. There is a giant flower with pale petals. Balakai thinks that the roots of the flower will cure Balakai's son of the fever. Okay, so the medicine I need is giant flower with pale petals. Get the roots. I don't know why the game decided that music should just not happen anymore. But it has all but vanished. The last any member of the of the Barab saw of it was on the Great Mesa, which there is no walking path to get there. There is a teleporter though. If I had slept, it would have started music again. It's just a weird thing that the game does. I don't know why. If I had slept in real life, I don't think that would have affected it. The visitor wishes to hear the story of the Blue Stone? This is going to be the same story as Tapuru, isn't it? Many years in the past, a shaman named Tapuru challenged Balakai to a contest of magic. Yeah, same story. There was a bunch of lightning by me last night and the night before, but most of the severe storms managed to go both north and south. It was raining here generally. We get into a pattern here where we will get storms like daily. That's not uncommon for this time of year, and generally they hit sometime between like 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. So right when people are trying to go home from work. And the one yesterday was right around then. It was really bad between 5 and 6, and then at 6 o'clock we ran out to the grocery store and to grab dinner, and it was still pouring down rain, but the lightning had let up a little bit. Didn't people use some kind of bark or root as a pain reliever? Yes, aspirin is derived from a root or a bark. I don't remember which, but it is one of those. The Sakura king is called Siskar, a mighty fighter. When Balakai was but a stripling youth, and Siskar was a cunning, experienced warrior. They fought. They fought all day and all night. Balakai was fortunate enough to defeat Siskar. He thought Siskar must have died from grievous wounds, but Siskar survived and leads the Sakra still. Nakola is very shy. She is probably hiding while strange Aokon is here. I think that's the game telling us that we're never going to see his daughter. All right, dreams. Aha. If I hadn't already known that we're supposed to unite them, I suppose this is when we would have figured it out. In his dreams, Balakai has seen a warrior from some distant tribe. The warrior comes and unites the tribes against the Myrmidex. Ask about the roots. It is the roots of the large pale flower that act as medicine. Chop it down and bring the roots back to Balakai, and I may make Nakai well again. Okay. Does the noble visitor speak of uniting the tribes? Yes. The tribes might not wish to be united. Balakai would be willing to help, if only his visitor could find the medicine Balakai needs to cure his sick son. Jimmy whips out his notebook and scribbles in it. I've got that. You don't need to learn how to read with Jimmy around. He fought Cisco? Yes. Yes. There's always hospitality here for noble visitors. Okay. Well, we have quest. I will try to talk to his son. You see a thin, frail-looking youth. And it exited the conversation before I could read the rest of the description. It's okay, though. Where am I? There. Cool. Well, I think we have our mission. Save. Music! Apparently saving got me music. I was going to save and then, like, reload to try and get music to play again. Also, a warm brownie was just delivered to me. Oh. I'm going to chew on my brownie here. Generic villager. Yeah, I'm not going to poke around too much to see if I can find his daughter, because he said she's probably hiding, which probably means they just didn't even put her in the game. In which case, all I have to do is find the path back down. How does that trick work? Concentrates on having a warm brownie delivered. All you have to do is ask the replicator for it. Assuming that you have Star Trek style replicators and not Stargate style replicators. It's best to just not let the Stargate style replicators know that you even exist. You did come up with a better dare. That's good. You're welcome to share it if you want. All right, so if I go to the travel hub, I'm not certain. I think possibly a teleporter A, I think, might get me there. Have I been... You've been looking at the map while I've been typing in my notes. The whole time. Oops. I've been taking notes the whole time, and oops. I wonder if we're going to see a Strange New World episode where they test out the new matter replicators and we see the few food cubes. That would be amazing. So many notifications. I don't know for certain where I am. This is the one where I could not get down off of the place that I was and assumed well, I can get down. I just can't get off this little island. It looks like a mesa from one side. Is there a giant pale flower? Or a giant flower with pale petals? So far, I just see the same plants that we've had everywhere else. Which implies to me that this is not where it is. Hmm. Yeah, it's just an island. And I can't swim, apparently. Hmm. My notifications today on my phone have been very busy. Many people posting to the Shitter. Yes. Xitter. Ooh. Did I just find a way off? Nope. I can cross the one waterfall, but not the double waterfall. Anyway, I don't think this is a great mesa anyway. I should go back to the teleporter and try to navigate from there. It's really kind of an average mesa. You're not wrong. My question is, where was the teleporter pad? Because I think I lost it. It's so like me to lose track of where the subway station is. I have no idea exactly how many times I went into DC to go to the Kennedy Center and could not find my way back to the metro station when it was time to leave because I didn't remember where it was. This was, of course, before smartphones. And the closest metro to the Kennedy Center is like down Ambassador's Row, where all the ambassadorial places are. I don't know what it's actually called. I just called it Ambassador Row. Yeah, I got lost so many times. Which is why I finally braved driving into DC. And from then on, if I was ever going to the Kennedy Center, I would just drive to the Kennedy Center. So the only place that I've ever really like driven to and parked in DC is the Kennedy Center. The metro station they advise for things are not nearby the things they're named for. Right. Yeah. I grew up like 2 counties south of DC. And I don't know, like a 20-minute drive to the furthest south like metro station. So if I ever needed to go to DC, I always just went to the metro station and would ride the train in. I didn't know how to navigate DC above ground. All right. So if I go back to the Barab, that puts me there. So the Great Mesa has to be this. And if that's the Great Mesa, then we've been up there before, because we had to go up there to knock the stone down onto the Tyrannosaurus. The problem is that we will have to navigate through the valley full of giant killer ant. Just like a Ninja Turtle. Yeah. Except that we can just go from here. Because I don't have to go all the way back down to the Barab. I just have to be... Oh my gosh. Scared me so much. I even knew killer ants were around, and I think battle is done. Nope, battle's not done. I thought the music change meant that it was over. I shot the body of... You know what? I'm just gonna restore. Oh my gosh, no! Okay, whatever. I didn't realize that restore... Like, that was where I saved, but whatever. I didn't lose too much, just the entire trip. But we didn't do anything on the trip, so it's fine. Thank you, Shadows of Life, for the self-care. Ooh. That was a startling experience. Okay. I don't have problem saves coming in a game like this. You can't win a game like this without doing it. Well, you probably can, but I can't. And sometimes a game like this is all about just the RNG. And sometimes the RNG does not like you. All right. So from here, I want to go north and not be killed by killer ants. What did I say? I said I don't want to be killed by killer ants. No. You're not killing Jimmy. In fact, I think when I played Ultima 3... No, when I played Ultima 2... the start of that game is completely random, and I had to restart the game like, I don't know, 7 or more times just because the RNG for the beginning of the game made it impossible to reach the city where you can buy a weapon. Like, there were too many enemies just spawning between me and where you could actually buy a weapon. No, no, no. Save. Look at them picking on you. They must be bully ants. All right. I don't want whatever it is. Stay away from me. Eventually, I will be strong enough to take on the ants. But they swarm. I had assumed once again that the change in music meant that the battle was over. It didn't. All right. Entrance to the Great Mesa, if this is indeed the Great Mesa, is up here. Okay. The ants, as far as I know, don't come up here. Just like at family events. You have to build up strength to deal with the aunts. Yeah. I mean, work out those cheeks. Or wear some sort of face shield so that they aren't going to pinch you too hard. Or, even better, you can just pinch right back. I don't think most ants would enjoy having you pinch their cheeks back. But you know, if you do it, maybe they'll understand that you don't enjoy having it done to you. I don't think I ever had an ant actually pinch my cheeks. Question is, how? Like, we've wandered around here. I'm still not seeing anything new that we haven't seen before. I assume we have to find some way up there, but I don't know how. I don't think we've seen any way to go up another level. And this just takes me around to where that boulder was. I wonder if there's some sort of path through some caves. That would exit onto the Great Mesa. Now I'm going to look at the map very closely. So there's 3 entrances to the Sakra Caves on that mesa. There's not... Huh. One does not know. Oh, it's the dead T-Rex. See, I don't think it would be... What is this? It's a tree, not a flower. And we need a flower with large pale petals. See, I don't think we're on the mesa yet. We're just part way up. That's a yucca plant. So how do I get up there? Can I build a ladder? I don't think I have anything like a grappling hook or anything of that sort. I have a knife. I have a knife. A fishing rod. I have grenades. Tar. A golden skull. Magic. There's not something that will levitate me, is there? I don't think there is. I'm going to look, but I don't think there is. Light, eagle eye, detect hostile, charm enemies, heal, protection, summon animal, curse enemy, and battle frenzy. Yeah. But since I looked, I'll just get myself a little bit of light. Because I guess I hadn't even recognized that that was a possibility. Okay. Yeah, that's really tall. Like, the trees are very short compared to it. How does one reach the summit? This is somewhat confusing. Or perplexing, I guess, maybe? I do have, like, the clue book, and I'm sure it has an answer for me. I'm trying to check both walls, just in case I have misinterpreted and need to be going up north of here. It's complexing. Perfusing? There's a lot of yucca plants. Before I do this, save game. Ah, saving changes the music. Yeah, I see. I'll need to try and remember that. Yep, no dangling vines to climb there. And I don't think there's any way up there. Well, yeah, I can get up this far, but then what? Yeah, saving changes the music. It does not change the key. as happened with the game that Xander was playing. Oh, I knew exactly what you were referencing with the question. It didn't occur to me until you asked, but as soon as you asked, I was like, I know exactly where that thought came from. There's got to be a way up on the mesa. All right. Well, that's what this is for. I know where I need to get. Honestly, have no clue. I'm gonna start with looking to see, is there such a thing as a ladder in this game? If I could find that, that would be lovely. Transfer plate, recognizing the tribes. Practical information, page 17. Let's see. Finding food. That's why there's a clue book, to get a clue. Uh-huh. Trade. And I'm sure I could just like leave this in my quest log and go wander around, visiting the other tribes, and eventually I might run across something that tells me how to do it. But that takes a lot longer. And I will get very frustrated between now and then. So property values, fitness, and the history. Lara Dragon, hello, welcome back. Thank you for the 20-month resubscription. But you haven't got a clue, and perhaps you never will. I know nothing. Just call me Jon Snow. Got history. We've got. Don't want to admit that the Disqueequee are even in the game. Wait, these are alphabetical. So if I look at the Barab. No, Detective Zen. Oh, it's a song lyric? I don't know. I have no reference for the I usually get song lyrics right away, and I have nothing. Still nothing. I must never have heard this. But if you're quoting it, I want to know what it is so I can listen to it at some time. Balakai, Tuamax, Tapuru, Nakaya, Nakola. Null. It even warned you. It's from Stones. Okay. A member of the Barab tribe whom I encountered out in the valley proper is Null. He doesn't show up much around the village. But if you do get a chance to talk to him, don't. If you have to talk to him, you especially want to avoid talking to him about Balakai and the shaman's daughter, Nakola. We didn't ask about Nakola. We didn't know she existed. Lyrics from the Book of Lore from 5. I've heard it a lot. This is... I had that information in my brain while I was playing that game. It's gone now. I'm embarrassed. I'm gonna make a note just because I don't know that we want to go back and talk to him, but maybe. Like, we didn't enjoy our interaction with Null. Not shuddering a cola? Zen, I'm not certain at all. All right, northwest of the Barab village is the Great Mesa, an interesting geographical feature. You'll find super pteranodon nests on top. Grand. That does not help me reach the mesa unless I'm going to get myself captured by a super pteranodon, which is not out of the realm of possibility for how I should be advancing the game. It just doesn't sound safe. Pandiro, Rafkin's laboratory, fire extinguisher, rifle, saltpeter, sulfur, charcoal, a metal hammer, a wire screen. No ladders. I'm assuming ladders not the answer. Every time I encounter a playable instrument in any game, I try to play stones on it. It was one of the very first things that I attempted to play on the piano. In real life. And on the ocarina, and probably on my flute and my oboe as well. I don't know. I don't remember, but I do remember for sure I tried to play it on the piano. Of course, at that point in time, I did not know how to play the piano. Trying not to give myself too much spoilerage. Scrolling through, which is, I'm trying not to actually pay attention. Okay. The narrative. This is the creators of the game wrote a walkthrough, and it's in the Blue Book as a narrative written by Jimmy. The band Stones are actual Stones, because the second sounds like it would be really do damage. Stones is the name of a song in the Ultima series. I deal with Balakai and some vegetable matter. I found Balakai at the Barab village and learned that he has a crisis of his own. His son was sick, and only the medicinal root of a giant orchid could save his son. Instantly, I offered to retrieve this root, and was told I'd have to find my way to the top of the Great Mesa to do so. Most of the Great Mesa was sheer cliff face, but I spotted a little mesa, a needle with no visible access to the Great Mesa except one tall tree growing there. I see. Do I have an axe? Somebody has a fireman's axe, right? Or did I... Jimmy's got a fireman's axe. I wonder if that'll work. It was written about Stonehenge originally by David Watson and Kathleen Jones. I did not know that. Because I'm not carrying an axe. So I guess I need to go to the medium mesa to get to the Great Mesa. I wish I had known that. Because now I have to try to get back somewhere without being killed by giant ant. They knew Richard Garriott through SCA, later gave permission to use the song in his game. Yeah, Ultima 5 was the important one for me as a kid, and that song stuck with me for years. Just that simple little tune. I could play it on the keyboard, like because it was just the number keys. I had it memorized. And would just randomly do it. I would hum it and sing it and whistle it. It was just, you have to go to the Mesa to get to the Great Mesa. Yeah. They're Iolo and Gweno. That makes perfect sense. I'm going to be eaten alive by ants. I used to have nightmares about that. Literally. I had nightmares about being swarmed by ants in my bed. I don't know what triggered them. Usually my nightmares were more arachnid than insectoid, but stop it. Yeah, we're gonna be reloading, I think, because I died. Okay. Kathy passed away from cancer in 2005, and David never had another. He's kind of curmudgeonly, but he's right about stuff almost every time. I mean, sometimes you just get a bit curmudgeonly when you get older. I've certainly had my moments. Relocating or reloading, aka time magic. Well, like, it's reload and just try again, or let them revive me back at where you start the game and have to travel all the way here from there. So this is just faster. Challenge yourself and try to complete the story post-death. Awesome. That's good to know, Galara. Like that. It's hard to know where people will stand on things, but I don't know. I feel like this game series, the personality that comes through from the people who made it, just makes me feel like they would be supportive. Grumpy about the rest of the world. I mean, I'm grumpy about the rest of the world quite a lot of the time. I get frustrated and end up with just like, I get stressed out from like constant anxiety and overwork, from overcommitting myself. You know, classic ADHD behavior, right? And then I get to the point where I'm just like, I don't want people. Why are people? Yeah, the game's a product of its time, of course. Ooh, a novel. I have read first novels from various people in the past. If you want to share the title, there is a chance that I would read it. I'm lost. It's not good to be lost in the Valley of the Ants. All right. I see a contour. but I'm uncertain what it corresponds to. Ooh. Oh, gosh. Hi, Dr. Cat. I didn't even see that was you that posted that. Welcome. I'm going to find a way to get this medicine. I think I might know where I am now. I am so bad at navigating in these games. It's kind of pathetic. Okay, I might not. But at least I almost said a thing that I shouldn't say out loud because it will cause the opposite to happen. Okay. That's a little pocket of space. Where? If that's there, I got so lost. I'm just trying to find the middle-sized mesa. Just the mid mesa. Which I think I'm completely lost. Oh, shadows, yeah. You should, if you're comfortable sharing it with people, then yeah, that would be totally welcome. I wish I had a gem to look at. Ooh. Pteranodons. That's a good sign. Ish. Yeah. Where to post them? Honestly, it's like writing and story related. I think you could probably just create a thread in the forums or the book club forum area, since it hasn't really gotten a whole lot of use as like an actual book club. So many drones. Yeah, hi Moody Mystery. Pteranodon. Do 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 do. Pteranodon. Do 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 do. Yeah. Okay, I think that fight is done, and I think I just need to find a way up onto this mesa. Things are going well. This has been a major part of my time in this game, is just being completely lost and trying to find my way around. All right. I see the nest. Do I want to search the nest? Where's the magic carpet when you need one? Yeah, that would be lovely. I see a baby pteranodon. I probably don't want to mess with it. It's like a whole new world. Okay. It's a big tree. Jimmy. Use... Okay, attack the tree? Yes. Ha! I'm glad I didn't have to go find some other axe, and the fire axe worked. IRL, fire axe should work. In game, it's hard to know. And we're being attacked by a pteranodon now. And now I'm out of ammunition. Excellent. Classic. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, the pteranodon's dead. Yes. That's good. Healing. Do I remember how? No. But all right. Gorilla Skull and Pinde. I forgot which one is which. That's the Yopo. Use Gorilla Skull and Pinde. That's better. A little bit of healing. A dead pteranodon. Helps if I end combat so that everybody travels with me. Where are you? Jimmy, get over here. All right. I think we have officially reached the Great Mesa. Now we look for the giant flower so we can get its roots, which hopefully won't be really hard to do. Hopefully I have what I need. And of course it's nighttime now. We'll just be sneaky. Also, I have magic. You don't have magic. You have magic. Triolo. Use human skull and chocolate. Did you know that a human skull and some chocolate makes light? Apparently. That one's new, but at least I remembered the recipe. I always forget which things I need for the healing spell. Ooh, another staircase? It's lucky that spotlight loves to follow you around at night. I mean, the game would become pretty unplayable if it didn't. Oh. Well? Oh. I did not know that the plant with the pale flowers was going to try to eat me. Should I call it Audrey? Do you think it would like to be called Audrey or possibly Audrey 2? Roots? Orchid bulb. Get orchid bulb. I thought we wanted root. Grass. Seems the word savage only referred to how harsh the environment is here, not the people. Yeah, it is not as bad as I was expecting that it might be based on the title. I worried, but it has been that I'm not a fan of the Disqueaquy and the characterization there, but generally I think a lot of the tribes are respectfully represented, and I presume that has something to do with the researcher that they employed, who was listed in the credits, who consulted on that. Some of them are stereotypical tribal people, but it's not terrible. Yeah. And you know. And now you know. And knowing is half the battle. The other half is not getting killed by the plant. Uh-huh. Now I'm hoping that the orchid bulb counts as the roots. Yes, the Disquiqui are very much modeled after the Three Stooges. My problem is not that they're modeled after the Three Stooges. My problem is that they are the only Polynesian culture in the game. And they are modeled after the Three Stooges. I forgot where the downstairs are. I get lost so easily. They were on this side somewhere, weren't they? I got up here, but now I've forgotten how. Wait, I haven't crossed back over the tree, right? Did I? Like, the Three Stooges were fun. And I'm certain that had I encountered this game when it came out, I would have thoroughly enjoyed it, and I never would have thought another second about it. But yeah, coming into it today, after having done like all of the like work that I've done with regard to like diversity stuff and like Jimmy, no, we're not losing Jimmy. I see it now, and I wish that it had been slightly different. Oh, I'm out of ammo and I'm about to die. Let me fix that real quick. And save after equipping the hammer. I forgot when the downstairs are. Sounds like a millionaire problem or billionaire problem. Yeah. Overworld music from the last Ultima game. It was good music. Wow, that Pteranodon killed me fast. All right. There's no way I get across there without being attacked by a Pteranodon, I don't think. Question. Is because I got through one. Well, apparently I just needed to let the others kill it. And it worked. Okay. Let me try and actually keep track of where I need to be. I didn't stick with this game the first time around because I didn't like seeing the name Galara on a burly blonde dude. At least Martian Dreams let you pick male or female. But if you look past that, when you finally played it through in 2000, it's not. Yeah. Yeah, I've been really enjoying it. Honestly, the only real thing that is fighting against me on this game is that it's not Martian Dreams, and I've been waiting a long time to play that game. Does it? I have not been paying attention to the background of the portraits at all. I'm gonna have to look for that. Yeah, I mean, Dinosaur Valley and pulp detective novel stuff is certainly enjoyable. I do enjoy the pulp era. I like detective-y things, so it's definitely right up it's right up my alley with the type of content that I like. I'm trying to pay attention as I move so that I will hopefully be able to find my way back. Also, I could sleep after we kill the flower. I could sleep until morning. I don't think it heals me, but at least it would be daytime. And I have the food. Wait, what's this? Oh, this is where the drum goes, isn't it? Oh, gem holder. Gem. I know something about that, don't I? It's not what we're here for. Yes, the Urali have the giant gem that we need to enter the ancient city. I knew something about that. Gem holder? Good thing you have a Jimmy. Well, we're definitely going to Jimmy our way into the ancient city. Did I do that right? Ah, hello, giant carnivorous orchid. Let me smash you with my hammer. Uh-oh. Yes! Okay. I only had to do it twice. That's not bad, right? Save game. I always forget to do that. That's why I have an emote. Okay, I should sleep. And make my way back during the daytime, yeah? Everybody has food. Jimmy has a dream. He chases 3 animals through the jungle: a bear, a jaguar, and a monkey. The path branches, each animal going a separate way. Does Jimmy follow the bear, the jaguar, or the monkey? And I worked out that this should correspond to the key attributes, with one being strength, one being dexterity, and one being intelligence. Strength: how much they can carry, how effectively they can strike with bludgeoning weapons, and health maximum. Dexterity: how fast they are, how effective they are with non-bludgeoning weapons such as bows and swords. Intelligence determines character's effectiveness in casting spells and in using certain objects. So oh, you're right. It is. The background is night. It didn't register. Thank you for calling it to my attention. I was so focused on trying to decide. I don't think intelligence, because we're not going to have him be doing spells. Dexterity, possibly. But I think right now I just want more strength, because we've been having troubles with carrying capacity, and so I think that would be good. So bear. And that way he'll be able to bear more weight. He's level 3. His strength is now 17. Yeah, he needed some more strength. Also, everybody could use armor at this point. Jimmy's the only one with armor, and he's got like a cloth armor. Rafkin could do with some strength too. Apparently, though, he's pretty intelligent. He's not a shaman, though, so I don't think he can cast spells. He's level 6. Triolo's level 7 and has excellent stats, but definitely need to be boosting his intelligence to make him better at spells. And then me with the chiseled jaw and, I don't know, blonde hair and blue eyes. The butch blonde ranger guy has excellent stat, but surprisingly, for how I look, I'm not actually very strong, which makes sense, actually. Weightlifters and people who like work really hard on getting all muscly aren't actually super strong. When you look at the people who compete in strongman competitions, they don't look like that. They're big and massive. They're not zero body fat. My puns were okay, but becoming unbearable. Excellent. All right. I'm going to save so I don't lose the choice on Jimmy there. And I didn't mean to attack anything or talk to anything. Yeah, let's talk to the trees. I mean, if they want to talk back, that's fine. This is what I don't think I could find that staircase last time. He can't use magic? That's a real shaman. Well, so Rafkin's not a shaman. Triolo is and can use magic. I just don't think because it's shamanic magic, and I think they have to be able to use them. Like I don't know. I think they have to be a shaman, a sham man. Got it. In order to be able to, I don't know. I could try. Maybe sometime I will. Please don't kill Jimmy. What did I say about not killing Jimmy? Ah. I also know that my party can get larger. I'm not sure who I can recruit at this point. All right, southeast is where the Pteranodon is, so let's go southwest. Only that's not the direction I need to be going. Well, playing a game like this without ever fighting would be very hard. Wait, please tell me I didn't attack Rafkin. I didn't want to attack Rafkin. There. I think I accidentally attacked Rafkin in the first round of combat there. That was not my intent. Oh, we're totally gonna die, aren't we? Ah! Right. I don't do that, though. Oh, jeez. My character is the one with no hit point. I could heal with magic. I could just try to sneak by the ants. Activate combat. Run and hide. I miss having my gun. All right. I think we got rid of the drone. Oh. I was hitting the 5 instead of the... Okay. All right. Now I need to just get back to the Barab. Can I get there without the teleporter? I assume so. Yeah, because that's where the teleporter would put me. Cool, cool, cool. Save game, just in case. Up. All right. Village. Hello. We're back. And I have an orchid bulb for you. I hope that's what you wanted. Let's attempt to... I have not been hitting. I should have. I forgot about the death counter. I've died many times today. All right, you see a somber man wearing shamanistic face paints. He springs up eagerly. Has the noble visitor, Aokon, brought medicine for Nakai? Yes? Yes? Quickly, let Balakai see. With trembling fingers, he takes the root. Working quickly, he grinds it into a cup, adds water, and says a quick prayer over the mixture. He carefully trickles the fluid into his son's mouth, waiting patiently as his son swallows. Even as you watch, the boy's color improves, and within a few minutes, his eyes open. Father? This one is very cold. Nakai has been ill. Lie back and rest, Nakai. He turns back to you, beaming. Balakai is unable to express his gratitude for Aokon's aid. Aokon may come and go freely through Barab lands. Nice. All right, we got a couple things to talk to you about now. Tuomax, the drum maker, please. Balakai knows of a drum maker called Tuomax, a member of the Disquequi tribe. And somehow we never met him. All right. One of the Barab warriors had sent many warriors of the Disquequi into flight, and Tuomax came for revenge. This one, he indicates himself, confronted Tuomax and dueled him. Though Balakai received many poking fingers from Tuomax, he convinced Tuomax that he had removed Tuomax's mind and placed it in a blue stone, and Tuomax believed. Tuomax was so delighted to be free of human intelligence that Tuomax thanked Balakai and left. Well, that's 2 people that we now need to give blue stones to. Sure. Why would you do such? Okay, unite? Yes, I do. The tribes might not wish to be united. This one is in his visitor's debt for curing Nakai. When the noble visitor wishes this one's aid, he will have it. Excellent. That is one more. The Unite quest done for them. Can we speak to your son now? See a thin, frail-looking youth. It is Aokon who made Nakai well. Ask anything of Nakai. Nakai is to be chief someday, so Nakai knows a lot. Okay. Balakai is Nakai's father. He is so wise that he is not only the chief of the Barab, he is their shaman too. Nakai doesn't want to be shaman. Too much to learn. Should I ask him? Can't ask him about his sister, okay. Nakai once met a Disquiqui man named Tuomax. He made drums. He was strange. Balakai made him go away. Ask Balakai about him. Of course. The Disquiqui. They live just beyond the gap in the cliffs, to the east. Go through the gap and turn north, and you will find them. They are very friendly. They are not very fierce. Nakai can defeat their mightiest warrior. So can his sister. Nakai has a little sister. Her name is Nicola. She is hiding because Aokon is a stranger. Nakai does not think she will come out while Aokon is here. She used to like to leap out from behind trees at Disquiqui warriors and scare them, but our father told her to stop. She also beat up a warrior named Nal once. Nakai knows all about Nal. Nal is such a big liar. Nakai's little sister, Nicola, beat him up once. If Aokon ever sees Nal, ask him about Nicola. It was worth a try. Although he's frail and thin and recovering from recent illness. It was worth asking if he would join us. Oh, Nakai is sorry Aokon must go. Come back and we will talk more. Nakai must learn all there is if Nakai is to be chief someday. Well, I suppose we will visit Nal one more time and get his side of the encounter with Nicola. If we see Neil, ask him for a cola. Got it. Oh. I mean, I got lost when there were roads. And there are no roads here. All roads lead to Rome. And there are roads, just not here. Ah, jeez. And hello, darkness, my old friend. How did I get so turned around? There. There. I found the steps. All right, Null. Talk to me. Yeah, I am not a Hakur. Nakola? His eyes stand out from their sockets. Is that she-demon here? Oh no! I said her name! Perhaps she heard me. I must flee! Okay. Yes, Balakai. He is the shaman and chief of the Barab tribe. Of the Barab, the greatest tribe. He is the master of the Blue Stone. In the land of the Three Mesas, you will find him. For he and the rest of the Barabs live atop one of the mesas. I am not allowed, I do not often visit there. Wow, I really messed up that sentence. I am not allowed, I do not visit there often. I cannot show you the way. The mighty Barab tribe has the only blue stone in all the land. It is that stone which makes us the greatest tribe. Not that we would be any less without it. Ask the chieftain Balakai about the blue stone. It was fun seeing him want to run away scared from Nakola. That was okay. Okay, let's see. Where to now? Urali, Barako. We could go and see about the drum maker because we're nearby there. Akur and the Jakari are far off to the east. The Barako and the Pindiro are up in the north, and the Urali are west, I think. Oh, southeast. Ah, okay, so they're even, yeah, okay. I just noticed an interesting feature of the map that I will want to investigate. Yeah, okay. Let's try and reach. I think we're gonna. I don't want to, but I think we're gonna stop by the Disqueaquee. Is there a teleporter next to them? Yep. So it should be relatively quick to get there. Apparently, I just saved a minute ago. All right, if I want to go to the Disqueaquee, it's this one. Now we will attempt to locate Tuomax. Um, I am excellent at navigation. That was the jail cell that Jimmy was in. Chafflum. Goblum. Interestingly, they're all awake tonight. Larry. I don't think that Moctopodle. Did I need to talk to him again? Da, 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 da. Return Moctopodle to the throne. I found what Washtapak. I still need to find the ancient city. Actually, I should mark this part done because that part is done. Deactivate the device. Yeah, there's still a few things to do, but we'll just update him on our progress. It is Aokan who has promised to set me on my throne again. Yet here I am, still in exile among the Disquiqui. Washtapak was the shaman. I suspect that Washtapak knows something. Yeah. Yeah, you're not giving me any new info. Yeah. Kodal are the name of the people who built the city. Built the city on rock and roll. What is... a plant. That's a generic person. Oh, obsidian knife. Who am I looking for again? Guamax. Supposedly among the Disquiqui. Windows. Door. This is the... quite a few just generic female characters. That's a generic male character. Uh-huh. Yeah. They do have lots of food here. Like, they might possibly feast occasionally. Just want to locate him. It's gonna be, yeah, no. Did we already come in here? Am I repeating myself? Probably. The night is almost over. Once it is, this will be hopefully easier. This looks promising. A drum. Flax. A stick. Obsidian knife, but no person. This seems like the drum maker's shop. Where is the proprietor? In the middle of the night. In the middle of the night, I go walking in my sleep. It happens every time. A broken dinosaur egg. Okay. I'll try to talk. Maybe he went walking in his sleep. You want drums? Go to Tuamax. Best drum maker in all Disquiqui Village. Chafflum banished him, remember? Shut up! Who asked you? Yes, Chafflum banished Tuamax. Long story. Want to hear long story? Yes. Enemy warrior named Nakola of Barab tribe was scaring Disquiqui warriors to death. Tuamax went to Barab tribe to teach them lesson. But Barab chief is too wily for Tuamax. So are most trees. Shut up. Barab chief uses magics to steal Tuamax's mind away, makes Tuamax happy, since he didn't like mind anyway. When Tuamax comes home, he has lost mind and not avenged scaring of Disquiqui warriors, stops feasting and drinking with other Disquiqui, just builds drums and flutes and sings to himself. So to make long story short, too late. Shut up. Chafflum exiles him. Shame too. Tuamax builds better drums and flutes than anyone. I think he is living somewhere on hill, or living on hill somewhere back east. Okay. On hill somewhere back east from Disquiqui. East. Hill. I am uncertain, but we will attempt. But also, I did just save, so I'm going to ask Larry to heal us. I don't know how this will go. Yes, Larry Finn is great healer. He looks nervous. Does one here need healing? Oh, he looks uncomfortable. Then Larry Finn must heal. He puts down his sticks. He pats around his fur garments, then brightens up. Larry Finn does not have his spirit tokens. Cannot heal. Sorry. Larry Finn does not even know how to heal. Larry Finn is rotten shaman. Liar! That woman was withered crone until Larry Finn healed her. Larry Finn has that backwards. Larry Finn gets his hands on a woman, she turns into a withered crone. Ooh, she will be sorry the next time she has a splinter. No one can take a splinter out as Larry Finn can. Yeah, kind of what I expected in asking for healing there. Was that the tribal version of Do You Have Insurance? No, that was the Three Stooges version of having a healer. I mean, it also could have been the tribal version of Do You Have Insurance? I shouldn't have just said no. Yeah, you're generic. On hill back east. Does he mean in toward the back of the village to the east? Or just on a hill to the east? Because you're on an island. And I can head east from the island, but that'll take me to Titch-to-Coddle. So, hello. Come back. I want to see. I want to get closer. I want. Look at it. It's an Allosaurus or a Brontosaur or. I don't know which. Because all I could see is head. And they basically look identical anyway. I know he said east, but. A dino, and not the robot kind. Robo-dinos. Ooh. Wait, were there robo-dino? There were dinosaur transformers, right? Dinobots. Yeah. We're just gonna let that saber-toothed tiger alone. I don't have any need for its fur, and somehow I think it might. And it might take exception to me taking its fur. On hill back east. Oh. That musical cue really, like, it just happens, and it's not tied to any in-game event. It's just the next part of the music, and it scares me every time. I didn't know I was gonna follow a river all the way. Is there not any way up except for right by the Disqueaquy village? I mean, I don't feel bad about exploring this. Who knows what I'll find? Oh, and that's the end of the music. I have to save again in order to make it play again. Where? I feel like we should have reached the end by now. Although, I wonder what's over here. This is a long path to go, but I wonder. It looks like there's a valley if I can get to the other end of this water. Whether it's worth having walked there or not. Oh. Lots of dead trees. And up. Nope. There is no valley. The valley is up a level. I got nothing. There's not even a cave behind the waterfall. Oh dear. Oh geez. This team could really use a boat right about now. When did I save? Trying to think if I need to do anything other than just leave the village. I don't think I do because I have the information. It's in my brain and my notes. So that was definitely the fastest way to go. I do have a tendency to lose boat. I had so many boat deeds in Ultima 6. Hello. There's yet another Tyrannosaur. I will not be fighting it. I don't have any boulders to drop on its head. Wait, is that the one with the bell on it? That's got to be the one that I put the bell on. On hill to east. I'm on a hill. I'm east of the village. I don't see any people. Why am no Sia? That one was a really bad stretch, but I tried. Let's see. It also, I may get more clues from someone else at some point as to where to find the drum maker. Because just like lives on a hill back east. Not incredibly helpful. I'm now up on the ledge that I couldn't get up on before. I keep looking at the map thinking that there will be like a hill that is obvious and makes sense. There's not. At least not one that's obvious to me. Oh, geez, I'm just down in the valley. Valley so low. There's a lot of me just randomly walking in this game, isn't there? All right, so this is what I was thinking was the valley that I was going to get to by following the river. I don't see any signs of this drum maker. At least no major signs. Could it A hill back east. Could they mean Titchacotl? It's up on a hill to the east. If I go through the teleporter and then take the E portal, it'll take me to Titchacotl. I mean, I suppose it's possible that he's living here in town, but I thought we had talked to everybody in town, so I'm uncertain. I don't know where I am in town. Wait, this is the pyramid. No people here. You are the one that I'm supposed to be getting feathers for, aren't you? Yeah. You're the weapons person. Not the drum person. Food. No people. And it's a door that's still closed. Maybe. Wonder what it does. The folded skin. I wonder what its utility is. I don't get that sort of information given to me. Ooh, hello. People. Generic people. And certainly not from the tribe we were just at. That's the mini pyramid. Could he be in the jail, do you wonder? I say that as though that's not exactly what I'm wondering at this moment. This room is, or this building is just full of Matt. All right, so there's this up here. Oh, just a tapestry. Okay, a tapestry. That sounds delicious. Right? Wouldn't a tapestry be scrumptious? just looking for indications of anything out of the ordinary out around the edge of town before I go check the jail. Sounds messy. A tapas tree sounds messy. I suppose. Why must you be generic person? You're not the drum maker. Okay, let's go inside and see. You know, I spent all that time getting here. I'd like to not get killed by the guards. But killing is half the battle. See the guard barracks. It would not make sense for the person who has a firm belief that they no longer have a mind to be in the guard barracks, but many weapons. And see this other room over here. This is Washtapak. What about here? There he is. You see a hulking, brutish, copper-skinned man. Oh, wait. This might not be who... You, I wish to speak to you. Do not turn away. I am a prisoner here. You are an intruder here. We have something in common. Both ignore the laws of Huitlapochtli and Zipactriodal. What do you want? I am Kipotli. Kipotli the Fierce, Kipotli the Red, Kipotli the Slayer, Kipotli the Untamed. Yeah, this is not who we're looking for. Kipotli the Redundant. What does he say? I do not care about that. I want you to free me. I thought maybe if we gave him a blue stone, he would have a mind. Chipotle? Not quite, but that sounds good too. He's not gonna... I said yes. Is that blood? That looked like blood. I don't know where this person is. And is there not a door into that room at all? What? Bones. Bones. It just says stone tiles. There's no door. Huh. Possibly the palace? We know Cleese is there, and Cleese is very much a humorous figure. Isn't it fun when I have no idea where I'm going or what I'm doing right now? Actually, we'll be wrapping up here in just a second because it is time, and sadly, I do have to get back to writing. Guard. Is that a well? Actually, it is. See the fire extinguisher. Various personages that are all just rather generic characters. The Queen's Chambers, if I remember correctly. A bucket of water. Blah, blah. I forgot how to say her name. I'm sure I figured it out at one time. Hello, Cleese. You see a large, raucous, especially colorful parrot. Who's the pretty boy? Who's the pretty boy? Eat the cracker, Cleese. Tuomax, squawk. Okay, he knows nothing about Tuomax. Oh. I love the Conure emote. Ask everything you can think of. I was saddened by talking to one of the parrots because wanted a cracker and I had no way to give it one. Which made me sad. Yeah. Dr. Spector. Do you know how to get back out of this Forsaken Valley? No? Alright, if Tuomax was here, he would know. He must not be here. It's fine. This is fine. It was worth checking out. I'm not certain where on a hill back east means, but we'll eventually find the drum maker. I'm gonna save and we will leave it there, and then next time I think we're going to I think next time we go to the Baracco next. The Baracco or the Pandiro. You keep hearing Toolmax. Some Easter egg things with the parrots. I'm sure. And I might try again to talk to the parrots. I did find a bunch of them on the road. And I need feathers, but I wasn't willing to kill the parrots. So I don't know how I'm gonna get the feathers. Let me see who is gonna be around to say hello to today. It's been a while. I think we're gonna raid on over to Bree today. Let me go ahead and toss up the closing scene, the credits, which there should be some if it wants to load them. I'm gonna shout out to my mods, even though they were not able to make it today. And of course, was not worth it. Thank you for being a subscriber over on Coffee. Thank you, Galara Dragon and Iron Trout, for the resubscriptions. And thank you, Be Right UK, for the bits. And Shadows, thank you so much for doing the self-care redeem earlier. And everybody, thank you for being here. It's you know, this doesn't work without you. I will be on tomorrow at 1 p.m. starting to play Control. Monday night, still going with Outer Wilds because it is heckin' good. Wednesday for the archive stream, I've got a bunch of World War II on the home front material, so ration books and like the sort of like scrap drives and things like that. It's there's some neat stuff. And then I will not be on a week from today, so there will be no Saturday stream next week because I have a family thing, and so I'm not able to stream that day. Then so hopefully I will see you for one of my upcoming things, and we will return to the Savage Empire in 2 weeks on Saturday. But we are going to be heading over to Bree, who is doing some doodling. It's an art stream today, so if you want to join me for that, that would be wonderful. And if you want to toss the raid call in when we get there, it comes in both subscriber and non-subscriber varieties. But thank you all so much for being here. I hope I see you again soon, and until I do, get out there and do some shenanigans.